Hey, it's Emily and welcome back to EA Tarot. Today we have another unboxing and we are diving into the Soft Femme Tarot. So I have went ahead and I already took it out of the cardboard box that it was mailed in, just so I wasn't fighting with it on camera, and also because it does have our information. So I figured I would just plop it right out of the box and then we could unbox it here on the channel together. So the creator of the Soft Femme Tarot was so kind to send me this deck for review and to be able to unbox it with you guys. This is a indie deck. It is a little bit of an investment purchase. I will have the links to where you can purchase the deck into the description box below, and I will also have their social media, website, all of those good juicy details, everything you need to know to get in touch with the creator and purchase the deck if you feel called. So please do not skip out on the description box. I put a lot of time and energy there, and yeah, it would be a disservice to not check it out. So now that I have that out of the way, let's go ahead and kind of get into this. This is one that I am super excited about, and I was able to kind of follow the creation of the deck on Instagram, and so that felt really cool and special. Let me go ahead and get this plastic out of the way. We do have a really cute sticker here on the bubble wrap, and I love that. I think that is such a nice touch. So let me move this over here, all that crinkly goodness, and let's kind of get into it. This is a really nice packaging. I love this this bag. How pretty. Okay, just want to make sure we have nothing left in there. I'm going to go ahead and just set that off to the side. And then it looks like we have her business card. Oh, it has the number copy because it is a limited run. So this is copy 35 out of 500. This is so beautiful. This is what her Instagram profile picture is too. So definitely I'll have, like I said, all that linked into the description box, but I am so honored. This is so cool. Okay, so it says Soft Femme Tarot is inspired by feminist thought, archetypal imagery, and romantic beauty. 2025 edition. I obviously still have the plastic wrap on here. As you can tell, it is very reflective of my ring light, and so I want to go ahead and cut into that just so you know, it looks a little bit better, and so we can dive into the deck. I'm trying so hard, and sometimes these are a lot easier than others. I am struggling. I'm gonna just cut it a little bit more just to be on the safe side. Okay, that'll help me tremendously. I'm loving this like matte packaging. Feels so good. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. Okay. Oh, I love it. I'm going to put this off to the side. And let's have a look inside. Soft Femme Tarot Dream Portals. It feels so good. Like the box itself feels so good. This is the part where the nails are the most unpractical thing ever. I will get it though. You guys just might have to watch me struggle. Okay, hold on. I might need to do this off camera. I'm back. Okay, I was finally able to get that out, but I wanted to continue obviously doing it with you guys. So here we are. Oh my gosh, do you see that? Oh, that is so, so beautiful. Okay. So now we have nothing left on the inside. I do really love the box. The box is like a matte satin feel almost. Like it feels good. I really like that. Okay. Put that off over here to the side. This is so gorgeous. I think we just need to take a moment to appreciate these edges because they are so beautiful. I am loving that. And our back is very reminiscent of the box. Also, huge plus. It feels so good. This is like a matte cardstock, but it's also like a rose petal finish, I would say. It feels so good. These are like really bendable cards. Like they're not going to hold a shape very well, it seems like. Yeah, all around so far, gorgeous. Absolutely loving. So when I was talking to our creatrix on Instagram, she did say that a lot of this inspiration for the deck came from like romantic and gothic style book covers, like vintage book covers, and I found that fascinating. She does identify as a feminist, and so she wanted to kind of like create something that was very womanhood centered, but not through the lens of the male gaze, if that makes sense. So that was why she went ahead and created the deck. That was kind of like the inspiration behind it. And then obviously the aesthetic of it was there from the romantic and like gothic vintage style book covers, because she is a big fantasy reader. And so again, I really just appreciated getting to know that, because I'm always so curious as to what inspired someone, you know? And watching her create this on Instagram and kind of following this process, it just made me feel so connected to the deck already. And yeah, I'm so excited. I'm going to stop rambling and let's kind of dive into the cards. So right here we have the damsel. This is so beautiful. This is so soft and this is so dreamy. It is so gorgeous. Okay. So pretty. I'm going to kind of lay them out so we can get a good idea as to what they look like. I love these little black borders. This right here, and I'm not usually a big border person when it comes to my decks, but this border is like, it ties it all in so nicely. I'm loving that. We obviously have some renaming here. Our fool is the damsel. Our magician is the sorceress. So I'm sure there's going to be a theme throughout the deck where some of the card titles have been reimagined and renamed. And I love that, especially when it comes to a deck like this. The Oracle for the High Priestess. This is so soft. Like literally you can see it in the imagery. Like it is soft imagery. As far as like the textile experience goes, it's very soft cardstock. Like this is it is so feminine and it is literally so soft. Like she executed that amazingly. We have the goddess. This is beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and move my scissors because I don't think we're going to need those anymore. We have the God. The Teacher. I love the Teacher as the Hierophant. That is perfect. The Beloved. Oh my gosh, the renaming here is so like spot on. The Dragon. Oh, this is so cool. So again, in my communications with the creator of the deck, she is a yoga instructor. And so she kind of weaves yoga and tarot as a way to kind of view and move through her life. And I really think that that's reflected in the stillness of this deck. We have Surrender. This is gorgeous. You guys, I don't know, this is it's just as beautiful as I thought it would be, but it's also, there's something about it when it's in person. I don't know. It's doing something to me. Crone. I'm obsessed so far. Absolutely obsessed. We have Weaver. You guys. Truths. I love. Obviously, this is the Instagram profile picture. It's also what's on the card that comes with your box. I love. Look at that. Oh my gosh. This is definitely, you can tell it was created by a woman for women. Like, this is such a soft feminine deck. Reincarnation. Okay. Harmony. Look at that. You guys, the inclusion that we have, just what I'm seeing right now through these first 14 cards are insane. Like, we have such a wide variety of ethnicities and almost even like body types. And I love that. I really, really love that. Temptation, you guys. Oh my goddess. Oh, this is so good. The Tower. The Star. The Moon. Oh my gosh. It feels like you're being transported to an entirely different realm. And I'm pretty sure that's what they were going for, and she was able to execute that so nicely. Awakening. This is so dreamy. There's something about this image particularly that is reminding me of like the Swan Princess. If you remember that Disney movie, it was one of my favorites. But it's totally bringing me back to that like soft girlhood innocence, like you're living life for yourself. You're not concerned about anybody else. You're not concerned about men or responsibilities. It's literally so dreamy. The Universe. And now we are into our wands. We have the Ace of Wands. Two of Wands. Gorgeous. Three of Wands. Just soaking in this imagery as I'm going through it with you guys. I instantly feel like I have just come out of one of the most transformative and sensual and reconnecting with my body, like yoga experiences of my life, if that even makes sense. Like, I feel so calm. I feel so in tune with myself. And it's wild. This is gorgeous. Our minors do seem a little pippish. That doesn't bother me. I know some people aren't always here for it. This Six of Wands is absolutely stunning. You guys know I love my horses, and yeah. You can tell it was definitely inspired by the RWS tradition, but it's not something that is like a complete, reimagining of the RWS. This definitely has its own vibe, its own feel. Wow, I love this Eight of Wands. I have yet to see an Eight of Wands redone like this, ever. And I've seen a lot of tarot decks, and typically when it comes to the Eight of Wands, we just have like our 8 wands coming through the sky kind of quickly, or at least coming diagonally across the card, traditionally from the top left side to the bottom right. But I have never seen it depicted like this. And that is super fascinating. Oh my gosh. Okay. Another thing with our wands is we're totally immersed into like a desert setting. And that is so cool. Ten of Wands. Like, this is it's giving me like it's difficult, but it's not impossible. Like, this is such a beautiful way to represent the Ten of Wands. Okay. Now we are into our court cards. My cards are a little bit sticky, obviously, that's to be expected. So I'm just trying to make sure that I don't skip any cards. So if you see me kind of fumbling around, I just want to make sure we're getting all of them. Page of Wands. This is so beautiful. Our Knight of Wands. She is gorgeous. She is holding this bloody heart. And I am absolutely here for it. Very, very gothic romantic feels with this card specifically. Ooh, and this one. Oh, how interesting. So we do have renaming in our court cards as well. And then I love that we ended out with the Queen of Wands rather than our King, or here our consort. I love that the Queen is last. It's just little touches like that when you unbox a deck and you go through it, it just adds to the overall feel. Like, obviously you're going to reshuffle the deck, and these cards will never be in the same order again unless that's how you place them. But just when you initially dig into a deck and it has these little tiny, almost elusive changes, like if you're not paying attention, you might miss it. And that just adds to the overall feeling of it. And I love that. Okay, Ace of Cups. Now we are into this like blue, really heavy blue tinted feeling. Gorgeous. I love how so far our aces all contain mirrors. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. Swan Princess. Absolutely. Gorgeous. You can tell, I think, through the imagery of these cards, the connection, again, that our creator has to her own inner peace and her own stillness. and her ability to pause. And I think that's really, really reflected in this deck. This deck feels like a pause. Like you can come to it no matter what circumstance you're in, no matter what you're experiencing, and it'll be a pause. It'll hold that space. It's literally like a space holding deck. And I find that really, really beautiful. Gorgeous. I know it doesn't necessarily, if I remember correctly, and please, please, please correct me if I'm wrong, but it does not have a guidebook right now, but there is one available for download for like in a PDF format. And so if you're looking for that, I'm pretty sure you can download a PDF version. Again, if I am wrong in any of that, please correct me. This Nine of Cups is such a portal. Like this is, oh my God, this is so beautiful. Okay, Ten of Cups. I'm loving this page. Is like so, I'm here for it. I've been having so much like octopus energy this year. It's been really, really cool. And so, yeah, I feel really connected to this page. And honestly, the Page of Wands, I don't know. I typically have a hard time connecting specifically to the pages within the tarot. I have a hard time finding the balance of a page, if that makes sense. And for whatever reason, I'm really connecting with the imagery of these pages. There's something that I can just like, there's something about them that seems relatable to myself. We have our Knight of Cups. Like, it is literally, it's so, so dreamy. Our Consort. It also seems here, if I am like seeing this and remembering it correctly, the Consort and the Emperor were the only males in the deck, I'd like to say. And then I think the rest of them have obviously all been feminine, but those ones are the two, the Kings and the Emperor, I believe, are the only two males so far. This is a gorgeous Queen of Cups. Like that is, she is like fully embodied. She's fully sitting in her power and is so, so soft and yet so intuitive and so in tune to her landscape around her. It's gorgeous. Okay, Ace of Swords. Yeah, so far all of our swords, or all of our aces, have been mirrors, or they have mirrors in them, and that's really cool. I love these swords. Another thing I'm noticing and I'm really, really drawn to are the veiled images in here. So I think it was our Justice card, I believe, is renamed Truths, and that one is veiled, and then this Two of Swords is also veiled, and I'm here for it. Gorgeous Three of Swords. I love these clouds. This is such a textile experience. Like, if you're interested at all in this deck, you have to snag a copy, and it's the feeling of the cards literally adds to the deck. That Four of Swords too. Hold on, I just want to pick it back up for a quick second. That is so beautiful. If you can hear my dog in the background, I apologize. He's maneuvering around. This is such a girlhood This is like what it feels like to be carried when you like fall asleep in the car and then you just like wake up in your bed, you know? Do you remember doing that as a kid? That's what this feels like. Or you fall asleep on the couch and then your mom or your dad or your sister or someone came and picked you up and carried you to bed. Like, that's exactly what this reminds me of. That is so gorgeous. It makes me literally want to tear up. Oh, I love these. I love those 5 of Swords. Like, these swords are gorgeous. And I am a sword suit girly. I am a Libra sun. I love the swords. And I always feel really, really intrigued by the swords when I see them in the tarot and when they show up in my readings. And I am just like enamored by the romantic, gothic, literal feel of these swords. Like, I feel like a literary queen, if that makes sense. Oh my gosh, more veiled imagery. Absolutely, yes. 8 of Swords is another one of those cards that I just really, really connect hard to. And this one is giving me everything I need. I love that. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. 9 of Swords. Beautiful. 10 of Swords. Even these cards that would be considered, or most would consider difficult, you know, they hold such a space. They don't feel impaling. They don't feel overbearing. And if you're new to the tarot and you maybe were a little bit hesitant to kind of dip into the tarot, or maybe you have some like religious trauma that you're experiencing or navigating through, you might really benefit from this deck, because it has such a softness and it holds such a space that doesn't feel too intense. Page of Swords. She's gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I love this night. Beautiful. Consort. Queen of Swords. I love a Queen of Swords. Absolutely stunning. And again, we have the same like ace with the mirror. The greenery in here is to die for. I'm loving this. 2 of Pentacles. I was checking to see if they're renamed and they're not. They are still the Pentacles. I love it. Oh my gosh. This feels like a sleepover. I don't even know how to explain it. A sleepover where you want to experiment, you want to maybe try something different, you're like feeling empowered because you're with the girls. It's just really, really empowering and also slightly experimental. And I'm really enjoying that. Look at her with her kitty. This is so perfect. Okay. I know this is a little bit longer of a walkthrough and unboxing than I typically do, but it's so worth it. The imagery here, you guys, is insane. 6 of Coins, or 6 of Pentacles, sorry. Beautiful. All of these are like so luscious. Again, the way that she has utilized these arches are very portal. It gives off just like portal energy. And I really, really enjoy that. Aww, 9 of Pentacles. Again, too, when I was talking to her, she did say that she was planning on creating an oracle deck that also is in alignment and would work nicely with the Soft Femme Tarot. And so she wouldn't have that going until, I believe, 2026. But if you are really, really loving this, just know that she is planning, as far as I know, to kind of create another deck within the same vibe to work with this deck. And I think that would be fascinating. This Page of Pentacles with this cat, like, oh my gosh, the pages in here are so amazing. Like, that is so beautiful. Ooh, Knight of Pentacles. Gorgeous. And then we have our consort. This is probably my most favorite consort out of all the suits. I love this, but you guys know I love skulls, and I love this like gothic style crown that is absolutely fascinating. And then we have our Queen of Pentacles. Now, I want to give it a little gentle shuffle so you guys can kind of see how it feels. It's amazing. And just kind of show you guys a little bit as to how it shuffles. But then I want to pair it with a deck that I have. And so just give me a second really quickly. You guys, these red edges are literally everything. Like, that is so stunning. Look at that. Like, that is so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Okay. I love that we don't have any borders on the back. It's just an all-around gorgeous, gorgeous deck. Okay. Yeah. Amazing. I love the way that this feels. I'm going to just let some cards drop out, and we're just going to kind of see if we can get a couple, I suppose, and see how they all look together. Very chatty though. I normally don't have cards just like falling out like that when I shuffle, especially on camera, and so I think that's really funny. And I think that also speaks to the personality of the deck, because yeah, I don't know about you, but I personify my decks. I always have, I always will, and I am very unapologetic about it. Oh my gosh. Okay, yes, it shuffles like a dream, but let's just look like how these all look when they're kind of laid out together. You guys, these are so gorgeous. Look at that. Like, that is so beautiful. They speak so nicely together. They look so well together. Oh my gosh. I love that. You guys, this is so beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put these back. I just wanted to show you, I suppose, in like a little spread, kind of what they look like, but let's go ahead, and it is no surprise to anyone, I believe, at this point, that I am a hardcore lover of my Witch's Tarot. And so I kind of just wanted to see what these would look like together, because they do have I'm trying to think of the right way. They do have portrait style imagery, and that's one thing that really drew me into this deck, is that on a certain level, the softness and the portraits in this deck remind me to some of the softness, but in a different way, portraits of this deck. Now, they both, when I say soft, this one is obviously soft in every sense of the word. And then this one has like soft as in it is layered imagery. And so, yeah, I just kind of want to see what this will look like together. I don't know. I've obviously never done it before because I don't, yeah, I mean, I'm just now unboxing it. So obviously I've never done it, but I just kind of wanted to see. And you guys, look at that 2 of Cups with the 9 of Cups. I don't know. I know this is very bold to pair these two together, but yeah, I felt called to. And they do have a bit of the same texture. It's interesting. The Soft Femme is a bit thicker of a cardstock and maybe a bit softer even than the Witch's Tarot, but they both even like have this matte feel to them, and it feels so good. The Oracle and Queen of Swords. Okay, I'm really intrigued. I'm just doing it just to see if it's a thing, so no judgment. Oh my gosh. Obviously, I should have stated ahead of time, the Witch's Tarot does contain fully frontal nude women. It's there. If you don't like that, please, you can skip around or skip this part. But I just wanted to show a few cards and kind of see what they look like together. Temptation, and we have 6 of Swords. I'm loving this. Like, these horns, and then also we have like this moon right here, and there's something there. Harmony and the Page of Cups. Do you guys see the softness that I'm talking about? Like, this is very much like there's just so many layers in the Witch's Tarot, and that's what creates the softness. But even like these like white speckles we have are also reflected here. I don't know. Reincarnation with the Fool. Yes. Oh my gosh. Like, they both have their eyes closed. Her head's tilted a little further up. She has the snake kind of wrapping around her. And over here for the 7 of Cups, we have the phases of the moon. I don't know. There's just something that I'm really enjoying. The moon, and then we have the maiden. Like, oh my gosh, I'm really liking these two. The star. Okay, I don't want this to be too long, but the Tower and the Empress, these are gorgeous. I don't know. Please drop a comment below and tell me what you think. I'm loving this. Just one more. Okay. Gorgeous. Okay. I'm going to move my Witch's Tarot out of the way. And yeah, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this. I had an amazing time in this deck. It even, was somehow better than I expected, and I already knew that I was going to love it. It's just that the way that it feels and the way that it comes together in my hands is just amazing. I don't know how else to say it, but yeah, this is really beautiful, you guys. I hope that you've enjoyed this, and I hope that it was illuminating to kind of get to know this deck. It is a very brand new released deck, and so like I said, our creatrix is doing a limited run of the deck, I believe. So if you're interested in getting a copy, she does have it. She did have it available for pre-order, but if you've missed that pre-order, you can still order on her website, and I am going to put all of that into the description box below, so you can definitely check it out there. But this is a gorgeous deck. I am enamored by it. I think it is so beautiful, and I think she executed this like romantic gothic vintage literal soft in every sense of the word. Soft in its feminine imagery, soft in the way that these images are literally depicted on the cards, and soft in the textile experience of working with this deck. I love it. I love it so much. As always, I appreciate you for spending your finite time with me, and I'll see you guys again very soon. Bye.